How much time does it take to get your groove back after a breakup? Clarisse, please tell me that I'm not gonna stay dry like this all of my life. Hello, my loves, and welcome to the African Therapies Podcast. My name is Clarisse. I am an intuitive coach, psychic, and sexual healer. On this channel, I'm here to reveal to you the secrets of African spirituality. I am sincerely convinced that with those tools and this secret knowledge, women will be able to take their power back and restore their life, their capacity and power to create the life that they want. And if you are in this journey, once again, welcome. If you want to go further with me, and if you think that the content that you find here is interesting, I deeply encourage you to click on the link below and to download a free guide that I've created and tailored just for you. It's a guide with 6 African rituals for the modern sister. That is actually a few of the rituals that were passed down to me from generations to generations and are rituals that were, in my family for, I can say, centuries. It is a guide where you will discover plants and wellness rituals that will help you navigate in this crazy, crazy, crazy world. From stress to PMS, all of this will be souvenirs that you will be able to forget. But that's enough rambling. And let's start for today's episode. Hello, my loves. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you're doing great. Feeling energized. And for all of you who have been going through breakups and who are thinking about getting a divorce after this quarantine, I'm just sending you tons and tons and tons of love. Receive it. Take the time to open your heart, open your arms, receive the love, receive it. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yes, I think so. So, today we're answering a question that was sent to me by one of my dear readers, clients, for many, many years. And here is the question. So I think she will recognize herself. And if you do, I'm sending you tons of love. And she says, "Hello, my beautiful Clarisse. I just broke up from my companion a month and a half ago after the quarantine. I was emotionally all over the place at first, furious, disappointed, sad, and it is a little better now, but always ups and downs in my emotions. When I read your posts on Instagram, I realized that I have no more sexual desire since the breakup, and the very idea that a man touches me is intolerable for the moment. Do you think this aversion is normal? I tell myself that this is part of the mourning process of the relationship. Did you experience this during your separation before finding yourself?" This is such a beautiful question. This is such a beautiful question. And before I get to give my personal journey, share some stories with which you will be able to connect because as I know, I don't only use my own story to help you and heal you, but I also do share the stories of the people I coach and heal. I just want to ask you, if you are going through a breakup right now, if you're recovering, and if it is the case, how are you doing? So please let me know. Please tell me this in the comment section. And if you want to have safe space where we can talk about all of this, where you can be yourself with no judgment, because I know that YouTube is not necessarily the best place to say, well, you know what, I hate that guy, I want to kill him. So I have a Facebook group. I will put the link in the description down below. It's called Healing the African Way. And we don't have a lot of members right now, but I would be more than happy to welcome you there and to give you the space to share your story with women just like you who are facing the same issues as you. So, how did I get my groove back after my divorce? First of all, you need to know that I have a very high sex drive. So I have a very high sex drive. I don't know if it's because I'm a Leo, if it's because I have a lot of placements in the 8th house in astrology, in my birth chart, sorry. So I need to give you a bit of explanations because I think that it will help you. And we will go deeper in that knowledge when you will join Woke with the next session in September. I really hope that you will join this program because we will spend some time to analyze your birth chart. And when I analyzed my birth chart, I realized that I had my sun, which governs most of your personality and the expression of your soul, in the 8th house, and the 8th house rules sex, money, power, and transformation. So I have a very high sex drive, and to be honest with you, the only thing that prevented me from going back on the market right after my divorce was that I was breastfeeding and that my hormones were all over the place. And I'm the type of woman who can have sex without, having, feeling emotionally connected to someone. I can do that. And I'm a tantric practitioner, so I know how to connect to someone's soul without the attachment of it. And so, and this is something that I've learned, since my divorce. And, so I didn't have this sensation after my divorce. No, but it happened before. And I want to talk about this specific time when you are actually still in the relationship physically, but actually it can take, and this time can be years, months, when actually your soul and your heart and your mind is somewhere else. And during this time, I didn't want to be touched. I didn't want to be kissed. I didn't want to be seen naked. I really wanted to keep my body for myself, away from my husband at the time. And you have to understand what is going on here. What is going on here is that there is a disalignment between the three parts of your human experience: your body, your mind, and your soul, which is your heart. Okay? So your heart is telling you, nope, we're done. We're done. Your body may be hesitant because, and this is something that I touch on my book that you can purchase now on Amazon. It's called Yes, She Came. In the second part of the book, I write letters to my sisters, and in this letter, I explain to you, in one of those letters, I explain to you that body is memory, and when you are disconnecting yourself from a long-term partner, but it can be a long-term partner, or it can be a someone that you've had, sexual encounters several times, you suffer from what we call the phantom syndrome. I forgot the English name for that, but in French we call it le syndrome du membre manquant. And so it means that you can feel pain in your body for something or someone, or for a part of the body that is no longer here. It happens when, for example, people have amputations. They can still feel pain for the leg, even though the leg is not there anymore and it was cut. So this is a proof that your body is not just the body that you see, but it's also the body that you feel, and it's also the body that you still have in your mind. And so when you don't want to have sex with anyone after the breakup, you have to understand that your body is recovering and your body is in its healing process. It's in its healing process, and it needs your soul and your mind to give him or her all the love that she needs. The other thing that you need to be careful about is your hormones level. When you are a woman and you are single, your hormones do not function the same way as when you are in a relationship and as when you are living with someone. You may have noticed it when you are in a relationship. The first month, I don't know if you remember this, but the first months, your period started to change date, and your cycle started to change a little bit, because your hormones and your hormonal system had to adapt to the presence of masculine energy around you and on a more frequent basis. So, as you know, your hormonal system regulates your sex drive, especially the adrenal glands, the thyroid, and those hormones need to go back to balance after a breakup. And a third aspect that you need to take into account is, of course, the emotional grieving that needs to occur, and the emotional work that needs to be done in order for you to, learn the lessons from this relationship, grieve what you expected from it, grieve the disappointment, assess and sit with the anger, the sadness, and all the grieving process And during this time, all your energy is focused on your healing. All your energy is focused on your healing, and you need to acknowledge that. And your body doesn't really have energy to give to anything else or to anybody else. And if I can reassure you, it will come back. It will come back because it's the natural nature of things. It will come back. And what can help you is two things. The first thing that can help you is actually support your healing journey with some plants. And those plants are things that plants that are here to bring your hormonal balance back. So if you have a consultation with me, a womb care consultation with me, I will advise you a few plants and recommend you a few plants that you can take on a daily basis that will help you with your hormonal balance. The second thing that I can recommend you is that you need to take care of your body, and you need to take care and move, help the energy move into your body. So you need to have a practice that prevents the energies to remain stagnant, because when things are stagnant, they cannot heal. So you need maybe yoga, maybe, just go to the gym, run. This will really help remove all those emotions that are laying inside of you, and all the toxins that are inside of you that need to go. The third thing that I would advise is to trick your mind. And to do that, you can do a few things. You can just imagine yourself in a new relationship. Imagine the man of your dreams. Imagine the relationship of your dreams. Imagine what it would be like to be with someone who would love you and with whom you would have the perfect relationship. And don't project it to somebody in particular, but just let your mind work. And I can assure you that with those tips, you will get your groove back. Have a beautiful day, my loves. If you're interested in booking a consultation with me, I would be more than happy to receive you in my practice. If you're interested in joining my spiritual initiation starting in September, named Woke, I would be more than happy to welcome you. In the meantime, have a beautiful day, my loves, and talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.